Alright YouTube, welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So today in this video we're going to be talking about Tito Jackson, Jackson 5 singer. He died at the age of 70 back on September 15th, a few days ago from the date of this video. An article coming out of the New York Times saying Tito Jackson, Jackson 5 singer and guitarist, dies at 70. Now, it's interesting that he died at 70 years old, and his name, Tito Jackson, equals 70 in the reverse reduction. So, Tito Jackson, a founding member of the Jackson 5, who along with his brothers Jackie, Jermaine, Marlon, and Michael, became a teen idol in the 1970s with a string of hits that included ABC and I'll Be There. He died on Sunday. Now, going along with the 70, this album, third album, came out in 1970. You know, just like how he died at the age of 70. And Tito Jackson equals 70 in the reverse reduction. So just 4 days before his death, Jackson and brothers Jackie and Marlon visited a memorial for Michael in Munich before a concert they performed together. Now, also notice how Munich, Germany, which is the last place that he was at, also, or not the last place that he was at, but the last place that he performed. It equals 70 as well in the reduction cipher. He died on Sunday. Sunday equals 33. Jackson equals 33 as well. And the number 33 is really important. I won't get in too deep, but I have a video on my channel explaining the significance of the number 33. It's a very important Masonic number. The Order Out of Chaos is the motto of the 33rd degree Freemason. So a lot of rituals and a lot of things that they do numerically in this space revolve around the number 33. Going along still with the number 33, the song ABC. You know, he even told you about the Gematria in the song. ABC is easy as 1, 2, 3. That's Gematria. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Anyway, the release date of this song was on a 33 date numerology. The song came out February 24th, 1970. You add them all, you get 33. Now, I'll Be There, this song right here, released 54 years after, or he died 54 years, after this song was released, when Jackson 5 founder equals 54. Jackson 5 founder was Tito Jackson. He died on the 259th day of the year. The name Tito equals 259 in the Latin cipher. Now, it says a spokesman for his youngest sister, the singer Janet Jackson, said in a statement that Jackson died of a heart attack while driving to Oklahoma from New Mexico. Now, take a look over here. We have Tito Jackson equaling 38 and 160 in reduction and 160 in reverse. And then driving equals 83 and 106. So we have an anagram right here. Remember, these are still the same three numbers, 1, 6, and 0. They're just swapped around. So that's an anagram. And then we have 83, a reflection of 38. So we have the same number, just like how Tito Jackson was driving. And then we go down here, driving equals 36 in keypad. And he had a heart attack, which equals 36 in reduction. He had a heart attack while driving. So Tito Jackson had a heart attack while driving. And still is lining up numerically. So he died 4 weeks and 2 days before his next birthday. So we have one number, 4242. And then we have the date numerology of the day that he died, 48. 42 and 48, just like how he was driving from New Mexico to Oklahoma, we have New Mexico equaling 48 and 42, And then we have Freemason equaling 42 and 48, reduction and reverse reduction. And then Oklahoma equaling 420, and then remember in numerology, the 0 is always null, so we count this pretty much as 42. Now, I say in mainly majority of these videos that you're going to see some type of Freemason, some type of Skull and Bones, Jesuit order. It's one of them is always going to be linked to every type of story that you come across. Doesn't matter if it's sports, doesn't matter if it's a celebrity dying, doesn't matter if it's just regular entertainment. You're going to see some type of Freemasonry, right? Because they have to leave their stamp. They're letting you know that they are behind these things. They are in control. These are the people that really run society, not the Freemasons themselves per se. That's like the Jesuit order, but they're like a level below the Jesuit order, right? So they still have a big part in these rituals that go on every single day. Moving on. Speaking of such, he died 11 months exactly after his last birthday. Now, skull and crossbones equals 110. Right? So ignore both of these zeros and just look at it. You have 11. And I was just talking about skull and crossbones. Skull and crossbones is another big mark that they leave behind on all of these stories. Now, what is skull and crossbones? If you don't know, it's the secret society that was founded at Yale University in Connecticut. George Bush was a part of it, and many other people. All right, it's a big secret club. Now, if we take his whole name, Toriano Jackson, we get 213 in the reverse cipher, and death equals 213. So his name is directly linked with death, if you think about it. Now, yes, obviously everybody is going to die one day, but to have your name specifically line up with death, they're going to do a certain type of ritualistic thing, all right, with these people. Now, going along with the 213, talking about it, if you know about Jeffrey Dahmer was a serial killer, sex offender, and he killed and ate, he was a cannibal, he ate a whole lot of black children, right? Now, isn't it interesting how racism also equals 213 in the Latin cipher? Just like how, remember, death equals 213 in satanic. But Jeffrey Dahmer lived in the apartment number 213. You think that's a coincidence? I don't think so. So it's not like he just randomly decided, oh, I want to live in apartment 213. No, he was put there. He was put there strategically. And then in the main story, if you do like more research on Jeffrey Dahmer, the neighboring apartments, they called multiple times, hearing cries from children, and the cops never did anything about it until it was time to. Why? Because cops also have to follow a fraternal order. They all have to follow an order. Moving on. Now, if we take a look at this album called Tito Time. Tito Time was dropped on December 21st, 2016. And if you take that to the day that he died, it's 403 weeks. So he died 403 weeks after Tito Time came out. And then Tito Time equals 403 in Latin. So was it Tito's time to go? You got to think about it like that. It was Tito's time to go. His role was done. He fulfilled what his purpose was, or what they needed him for. And then he got off the earth. But that's it for this video. If you found it insightful, please leave a like. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video. Stay safe and be aware at all times. Goodbye.